Princess Aurora wasn't like other princesses. She didn't like fancy gowns. Instead, she preferred trousers and boots. She loved to climb trees and she talked to animals. Aurora collected strange things. She had a box of shiny beetles and kept talking rocks in her pocket. She knew all about herbs and potions. The king and queen worried about Aurora. They wanted her to be proper. They wanted her to get married, but Aurora just wanted to explore. The king and queen sighed. What would they do with their curious daughter? Sir Reginald was a brave knight. He was kind and gentle too. He wasn't afraid of anything except maybe dragons. He had heard stories about Princess Aurora. Some people thought she was strange. Reginald was curious. He liked people who were different. He decided to visit the princess. Reginald bowed low to Aurora. "Your Highness," he said, "you are even more interesting than the stories." Aurora laughed. "You're not like other knights," she said. "You're not afraid of a little dirt." One day, Aurora found a map. It was hidden in her father's library. The map was old and faded. It showed a path to a hidden kingdom. Aurora wanted to find this kingdom. She knew it would be an adventure. She asked Reginald to go with her. "Of course," said Reginald. "An adventure sounds exciting." He was always happy to help a friend. They packed supplies for their journey. Aurora brought her magnifying glass and her collection of talking rocks. Reginald brought his sword and shield. They were ready for anything. The map led them to a dark forest. The trees whispered and groaned. Strange creatures watched them from the shadows. Aurora wasn't scared. She talked to the trees. She made friends with a grumpy badger. She even charmed a mischievous will-o'-the-wisp. Reginald kept his hand on his sword. He was ready to protect Aurora, but he was amazed by her courage and kindness. They followed the map deeper into the woods. They weren't sure what they would find, but they were in it together. The forest path led to a cave. The entrance was guarded by a giant spider. The spider spoke in riddles. Aurora was good at riddles. She used her clever mind to solve them. The spider chuckled and let them pass. Reginald was impressed. "You're very clever, princess," he said. "It's just logic," said Aurora. "Anyone can solve a riddle with a bit of thought." Inside the cave, the walls glowed with strange symbols. They had to be careful. One wrong step could be dangerous. Section 6. The Dragon's Dance. Deep inside the cave, they found a dragon. The dragon was not what they expected. She was old and wise, and she loved to dance. The dragon told them the secret of the hidden kingdom. To find it, they had to dance with her. Aurora was a terrible dancer. She kept stepping on the dragon's toes, but the dragon just laughed. Reginald, however, was a graceful dancer. He swirled the dragon around the cave. She was delighted. The dragon showed them the way to the hidden kingdom. They had been brave, they had been kind, they had earned their reward. Section 7. The Power of Acceptance. The hidden kingdom was beautiful. It was filled with magical creatures and kind people. They welcomed Aurora and Reginald. The people of the hidden kingdom were different, just like Aurora. They accepted everyone for who they were. Aurora felt at home. She realized that being different was a strength. It made her special, it made her brave. Reginald learned that bravery wasn't just about fighting, it was about accepting others. It was about being kind. Section 8. A Brave Heart's Reward. Aurora and Reginald stayed in the hidden kingdom for a long time. They learned about magic and kindness. They made many new friends. Aurora discovered that she didn't need a prince to save her. She could save herself. She was strong and independent. Reginald realized that he loved Aurora. He loved her courage and her kindness. He loved her for who she was. When it was time to return home, they were sad to leave, but they knew they would never forget their adventures in the hidden kingdom. Section 9. A Different Kind of Princess. Aurora and Reginald returned to the castle. They told everyone about their adventures. They taught everyone about acceptance and kindness. Aurora continued to be her quirky self. She never stopped exploring and asking questions. She and Reginald got married. They didn't have a traditional wedding. They had a party in the forest with all their friends, including the dragon. Aurora proved that being a princess wasn't about being perfect. It was about being brave, kind, and true to yourself, and that was the most important lesson of all.